Hello guys and welcome back to another little maintenance video on Homeworks Garage. Now today we are going to be changing the gearbox oil on this 2006 Suzuki Swift Sport. And I'm going to share a big mistake that I almost made. So stick around if you want to know what that was and how to do it. Now there are a few reasons why you should be changing the gearbox oil on the Suzuki Swift Sport. Now obviously the first one would be the just general maintenance interval. So Suzuki recommend you change the oil every 27,000 miles or every 3 years. And to be honest, I've got no idea when the oil was last changed on this one. Another reason might be if you're struggling to get some of the gears, that sort of thing, it could be an easy little fix to just change the oil and see where it's like after that. And if you didn't already know, this is actually getting turned into a track car. So obviously the gearbox is one of them main parts on the car that we'd like to be right before taking it on track. So what you're going to need to do this job, so fairly basic, simple tools. You need a drain tin, obviously, for draining the oil into. You need a 3/8 square, so either a ratchet or something like this, a little power bar. Or you can get the proper, obviously, 3/8 bung tools, but anything 3/8 will work for the bung and drain. Bung and drain, for the level bung and the drain bung. Now, we're also going to need the drain bung is on the bottom, the fill bung is on the side, which isn't too bad. You're actually going to need something to pump the oil in, but I think I'm just going to use, I have this from the last time I did the Clio gearbox oil, so I think that'll probably fit in, and then I can put that up to the top, funnel in, and then fill it like that. And obviously you will need some new oil. Now the other thing, you want the car up off the ground a little bit and as level as possible. Now obviously you won't probably have your car like this, like I've got mine, but obviously I've got a fair few other bits of jobs I'm doing at the minute. But as long as the car, as long as you can get underneath it, and as long as the car is level, that's what we are looking for. Well, we're underneath the car here, and this up here is the drain bung. So just here is the fill bung. So like you see, fairly easy to get at. So what we'll do now is we'll get this one cracked off first, and then we shall get the oil draining. So I've got my drain tin nice and clean, just so we can get a bit look at how bad the oil is when it comes out. All the oil won't be a full drain because I've obviously had this drive shaft out, and when you take that well, it's for the new drive shaft, but when you take that out, you lose a little bit of oil. So I think the book says it's about 2.2 litres it holds. So we'll obviously get a bit less than that when we drain this. Now, right, that one's definitely going to come out. So we'll just get the filler one out as well. I've said it before, always get your filler out first and make sure you can get it out. So the last thing you want to do is drain the oil out and then realise you can't put any oil back in. So that's definitely going to be all right. Just get this one out. I mean, ideally, take the car for a run before you do this, just to get the oil warm, because obviously oil runs better, it'll run out better when it's warm. But obviously the condition mine's in at the minute, we can't do that. So we'll just let it drain for a bit longer than usual. So we'll let that drain out and then come back once it's drained. So while the oil's draining out, I thought we'd come back to the statement I made at the start about avoiding a very big mistake. Now, that mistake was getting the right gearbox oil to put in this car. Now, basically, I ended up ordering this, which is 7590 GL5. Now, the spec for this car is 7590, but it is GL4. Now, I don't know how I ended up ordering this. I think it was probably because late at night ordering stuff for the car. Probably just made that mistake. So the difference between what is meant to go in, which is the same 7590 but GL4. So GL5 no, GL4 yes. So the main difference is there's more. GL5 is kind of seen as it's not as straightforward as saying it's better. It's got more additives in. It works better under more extreme conditions. So you'd immediately think oh, well, that might actually be better for a track car. But the problem with those additives is they can cause damage to what you call yellow metals, so like brass, bronze, things like that, which obviously normal manual gearboxes do contain brass, bronze, things like that, and especially in the synchros. So GL5 can actually cause harm to the synchros. So we had to nip out yesterday and get some of this, which is 7590 GL4, which is the correct spec of oil for the manual gearbox on Suzuki Swift Sport. Now, I'll stick a link to this in the description down below. So if you do want to get it, you know you'll get the right stuff. So I've gotten the information out of the actual Suzuki manual, so it's definitely correct. Now, you do need, it is, I think, 2.3 litres, I think. It's more than 2. So I got 3 of these 1 litre ones, but I had to get this from Halifax. But I'll link down below to the correct oil. Right, let's get back to getting the oil changed. Just want to show you, this is the drain bung. Now, obviously it's got a magnet on it, which is quite good because it does pick up all any bits of metal floating around in the oil. So just want to kind of try and show you, you know, there is quite a bit, but there's no big bits. It's all just really fine. Come on, focus. So hopefully that'll, you know, it's just because it hasn't been changed in a long time, but we'll give that a good, stay in focus. We'll give that a good clean up and then we'll have a look at the oil. Well, that's the oil out, and I know it's a black drain tin, but yeah, that is really quite bad. Yeah, it is very, very metally. But like I say, we don't know how long it's been in. So, like I say, there's no big chunks. So the proof will be in when we change it the next time, to be honest. Or if anything happens in the short term, i.e. the gearbox drops to bits. But yeah, there is quite a bit of metal in there. But again, it is very fine, so it's definitely overdue a change. Hopefully it is just normal wear and it's just not been changed for a long time. And these are the risks with buying a 20-year-old £1,500 car. But anyhow, we'll put the new stuff in and go from there. So that's it, pretty much all drained out there now. So we'll put our drain bung back in. Now I have got the proper torque setting for this. So if we're going to torque it up properly, it's 21 Newton meters. There we go. Right, we'll get some fresh oil put in it now. Well, that's the drain bung torqued and back in. So now we are going to drop our pipe and funnel assembly in and then get some oil poured in. So we'll drop that down there. Is that going to go in best? Just run the back of there. I'll stick that pipe in there. The drain tin, so it's sort of underneath there. Like I say, I think this is about 2 and a wee bit litres. Wow, that's certainly cleaner than what came out. One in. And the start of number 3, which, like I say, I think it's, did I say 2.2 and a bit, so we'll put a little bit of this in. So basically with these, you just fill it up till it kind of gets level with this in here. Which, yeah, probably put a wee bit too much in there. Yeah, so you want the level of the oil just at the kind of bottom of this filler bung, which I think that'll probably just about do with there. We'll get that filler bung put back in. And then we'll give that a proper torque up as well, just because we can. Same as the drain bung, 21. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll just get some clean degreaser and give the oil a bit of a clean off. Just take that out of the way first. And then if we've got all the oil cleaned off, if there is any bits of weeps or leaks, it'll be easier for it to notice. Right, well I think we're finished under here. Well, that wraps up another fairly little straightforward and easy bit of maintenance you can more than likely do yourself at home. Now, I've just had a quick look at what the price of the oil is, and it's about £10 for a litre, or you can buy 5 litres for about £30. If I was doing this again, I would have just bought 5 litres, and then I've got, I would have enough to do more in the future. It's obviously better value buying more. Like I've said, I will link down below in the description a link to buying the right oil, just so if you're wanting it, you can go and purchase it there. It would have been nice to take the car for a run now and see if the gearbox feels any smoother or not. We're having the nice fresh oil in, but obviously I've got a fair bit of work still to do before we get the car out on the road. For the sake of spending £30 on oil, this sort of job isn't really worth not doing. You can do it yourself, and for 30 quid off of oil, it's certainly a cheaper option than a gearbox failure in the future. So if you've gotten any value from this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more maintenance, car related videos coming up in the future, and we've also got plenty on the channel still. So go and check out some of my other videos. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.